Hi everyone, welcome back to channel. So in this video, I wanted to show you what can be implemented in PowerApps code apps for the logistics handling. So I have developed this application in PowerApps code apps and use a Cloud Code for the coding and interface things. So just wanted to show you the finalized application that we can use for the logistic kind of things. So right now, as you can see, it has all the shipments. So generally, logistics has the shipments, right? So we have the detail of that shipment. Then there will be multiple stops. Each stop will have their own centers. Logistic details like name, tracking ID. We already have that kind of thing, right? So here, as you can see in the top, we can see a database logs. So these are nothing but whenever I start any shipment, whenever there is a status change, it will be appearing here. If I click on add a shipment, I can add a new detail here. In that I can mention what is the tracking ID. We can also set it as auto number. Carrier we can select. Cargo type we can set it as like this. Weight, volume. Then we can select the route. So in that what I did is the origin city that I have used and the destination city. So let's say if I select New York and the destination if I select let's say Seattle. So in between these two, whatever the intermediate stops will be there, right? So these are the data that I've configured locally in the system only. So I don't have to select each and everything. If there is any stop that we are not doing, so we can just uncheck them like this one. So as you can see, the parcel we pick up from New York will go to Boston, Toronto, Dallas, and then Seattle. So after all these things, I can just create the shipment. And as you can see, this is the total interactive map where you will see the tracking completely. Each pick point is clickable. So you can see the details like this is a stop number 2, this is stop number 3, Toronto, then what is the date time and what's the status. So if the parcel gets picked up from the first point, we can have this kind of timeline as well. So I can select start, and as you can see, the parcel is currently at the New York. So once it is done, I can click on done. I can select the next stop. If you see here, now the parcel is in Boston, right? So this tracking and everything that is handled by a different system, obviously, like a GPS and everything, if you want to track every steps. But yeah, the idea is to have this kind of timeline for this kind of application is really important to track where the parcel is currently located, right? Then we can show the cargo details like this as well. And in the bottom you can see these are the legends, so these are nothing but the status indicators. So if you see the box represent the origin, the flag represent the destination, this truck symbol represent the in transit, and you see the lines are going from New York all the way to the Seattle, right? So these are the things. I can also zoom in zoom out all the map through my keyboard as well, like this one. And in the top you will see the total distance is there, how many distance is covered, how much is renaming, and the total progress. And here is the high level of the data. Now this is for one detail. If I show you the second one, you will see that map is changing and directly pointing out to direction. If I select any other, I can select these things. Now this is for a single card only. What if I want to see everything, like what are the shipments that are currently out there, right? So there is a view I have added that is called fleet view. So when I click on it, I will see the number of shipment I will be having on that particular region. If you can see here in the North America, I'm having 5 shipments, there 11 there, right? So this color also represent, the blue represent these are on time, orange represent that these shipment are get delayed, right? So if I click on this and if I zoom in and if I click on any dot, so it will see the complete path. Okay, again if I click on fleet view, if I want to see the shipments in India, I can go here, I can click on these things, I can zoom in. So there's a shipment from Mumbai to Pune, from Hyderabad and then Chennai, right? So these kind of tracking that can be done in this. So this is entirely developed on PowerApps code apps. So right now I'm not connected to any SharePoint or any Dataverse. All the data that I have put in the local TypeScript file, and I'm using those file as a references. But yes, the goal is to just showcase you what kind of possibility that we can build using the PowerApps code apps. So unlike Canvas application, we don't have that much flexibility in terms of user interface, in terms of showing this kind of mapping, right? So this is a really good example that we can use it. If you're having any question or any doubt, just let me know in comments and I'll be happy to answer that. Thank you.